What's up everyone, Gojin the Makai Phantom approaching ya. So the topic today is gonna piss off a lot of slow readers.
With an intro like that, you know it's gonna be a bad video. While I was diligently planning videos, i.e. procrastinating, I came across this video from a YouTuber named Gojin the Makai Phantom talking about his problems with dubs. It's fair, people have their own opinions. So why am I even making this video? Well, there are just some things he says but I don't agree with.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000? There's no way that can be right!
It's crazy enough to have warranted its use by multiple people, so clearly in context it had some effect. But when you actually listen to the line, it kind of feels like while he's trying to mimic the sound of a yell, he doesn't want to go so loud where he causes a scene. So in a sense, it almost comes out like an enthusiastic reader of a book trying to make it sound more epic than somebody actually in the situation. Seriously, remove the angry visuals, remove any context of that scene that you're aware of, and ask yourself this: what emotion is he giving?
Let's stop here and think. He uses the Ocean dub from Dragon Ball Z, one of, if not the oldest dub of Dragon Ball Z ever to be created. The same dub who has said that Bardock was a brilliant scientist. A better example would have been DBZ Kai of that line. It came out later and the actor had more experience with the character but managed to deliver an even worse line read than the Ocean dub.
Vegeta! What does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000! 8,000!
But wait a minute, we haven't even heard the original. Let's take a listen, shall we? There you go. You tell me, which has more emotions, the English version or the Japanese version?
On the reveal of L, everybody is supposed to be shocked, but as they read their lines, it almost comes out sarcastic. Ooh, ah, ooh.
Here, he uses L's reveal and points out how the gasp from the man sounds sarcastic. But looking at a more Western perspective, having it exaggerated as in the original would have made it sound more sarcastic due to how Westerners view media.
She is meant to be a character who bottles up all her emotions and belief androids' only purpose in life is to serve humanity and offer no value of their own. This made whenever stakes got high all the more impactful, because when 2B displayed how she felt, Yui Ishikawa put so much passion into her delivery. It felt like years of bottled up emotions, because when they did show up, with the exception of a few moments, she'd bring out subtle feelings, providing the vibe she's trying to keep them hidden on those scenes. But she told the story, when you do that, the extreme comes out. In the case of her dub counterpart, to her credit, she doesn't stench of the stereotypes that have been clowned on throughout even Hollywood for that matter, but it's so bare bones it removes half the value of 2B's character.
I compared 2B's dub to the sub, and they both give a good performance showing 2B's emotions in that scene. So this is more of a preference more than anything. I genuinely have way more to say, but I can't because the structuring of this video is so bad. As Viper said while watching,
I have no idea what that means. I know all those words by themselves, but in that order I do not get it.
the whole video was so confusing. I don't even understand what point he's trying to say. Here's one for example.
But to entertain the argument a bit, let's say you can't notice the quality of performances that aren't in your native tongue. In that case, how do you know they're using the same method acting as the English ones? It's a direct contradiction to the point you're trying to get across, because by your own logic, you shouldn't able to read the cues and emotions in what you don't understand.
I think if he had gotten a better editor or someone to read through his scripts, he could have explained his points better, and then I could milk this video longer. And subscribe pretty please! Pretty please!